Wednesday, May 23rd, 2018. It's cruise night on Manning Road. This was the biggest cruise night so far this season. But then again, it was a fabulous evening and still spring. We have a whole summer still to come. Everyone out soaking up the sun, having fun. Let's look at a few cars at this Wednesday night cruise. Here's Pete's always perfect Plymouth Volare. And Bob's 1933 Chevy 5-window coupe. He bought it in pieces it took 9 years to restore. That's Dave's 70 Chevelle with a 454 factory 4-speed, always looking like new. And Frank's 56 Chevy, a complete and total restoration on this car. It's a dream to drive with plenty of horsepower. And there's John with his 69 Firebird. This car is finished in carousel red with a special factory order color. The car's condition speaks for itself. Here's Bob's 1939 Ford Deluxe. It's fitted out with comfortable all-leather interior and plenty of options. It's a perfect summertime cruiser. Mike's 1970 Super Bee. This is a heavy hauler muscle car powered by a 383. And here's Woody's 1930 Ford Rat Rod that he finished off over winter. Woody always does such a great job with these cars. Now Wayne's 1955 Chevy. And here's a surprise. Wayne is working on a 55 Studebaker that we'll see as the summer rolls on. Wayne can't get away from those duties. This is Jerry's 1995 factory fresh-looking Z28 Camaro. It's a weekend cruiser powered by an LT1 engine. Joe brought along his 51 Ford hardtop. 51 was the first year of hardtop models for Ford. Here's Mo with his T-Bucket hot rod. Mo has owned this T-Bucket for 35 years and enjoys every moment of it. It's got wide slicks and 65 Mustang taillights. What a classy car this is. It's a 34 Ford 3-window coupe made for summertime cruising and enjoying. John wanted a Cobra like this one ever since he was a kid. Under the hood is a 500 horsepower 460 V8, but John doesn't push it. It's a cool car with a sports car ride. And this is Kenny's 44 that he bought from Woody a while back. It's got Hudson taillights. Kenny says he's now working on another 40 Ford coupe. Can't wait to see that. Ralph showed up with his wife's Chrysler hardtop. She doesn't drive it much, but Ralph enjoys it. Just look at the original luxury interior in this car. There's Jim's 66 Mustang. He keeps it in great shape. Denise cruised in with Giorgio's 4-door Corvair. Her 60 Frontenac is at home awaiting a new paint job. That's Daryl's beautiful 65 Riviera Grand Sport. This car is fully loaded with every option, including a 425 cubic inch engine with 2 4s. And here's Fred's custom 47 Ford with a Cadillac interior. Everything about this car is custom. It's almost never washed, only dusted. And this is Bob's fully air-conditioned 65 Barracuda. He and Judy go pleasure cruising every chance they get. Art owns this extremely rare Ford Durango. Only a little more than 200 of this model were turned out. It was a joint venture between Ford and National Coachworks based in California. It's basically a Ford Fairmont. Oscar was here with daughter Stephanie to enjoy the cruise. Oscar owns this easy-riding 36 Chevy. And there's Shirley and her 65 Corvair convertible. She's owned it for about a year. It was a prize draw car at the Canadian Transportation Museum. Shirley bought it from the winner and goes cruising every chance she gets, but it's mainly a Sunday cruiser. Jim was the winner of another Transportation Museum car raffle, and he walked away with this 67 Cutlass Supreme hardtop. Let's recognize a few more cars at the Manning Road Cruise. Here's Jerry's 41 Dodge. It's got a flathead 6 and standard 3 on the tree. He bought it just as you see it. Eugene's 72 Olds convertible. Gord's completely original 57 Ranchero. Inside and out, Pete's 30 Ford is superb. He bought it just as you see it. Too many features to tell you about this car here, but ask Pete and he'll tell you all about it. I'm David, and this is my contribution. A 1962 old Starfire Sport Coupe. It features a 394 engine turning out 345 horsepower, and it's a daily driver. Bob likes hanging out and coming to the cruise, and here is his 78 Corvette. What a nice car. It's pretty much assured that this purple pickup is not the original Ford color, but Bob doesn't care about that. It's got louvers on the tailgate. Bob calls it the Purple Onion. Everything about this pickup is purple. Everything, that is, except the oak decking in the box. Very cool pickup. Now, Ron's fast-moving 70 Nova, also in a purple shade. It's got a 383 under the hood, churning out about 510 horsepower. Ron's owned this car for about a year. And here comes Tony in his 2002 Lotus. A little darked out in the bright sunlight is Barry's 73 Corvette. It features a 4-speed shifter, and it's lots of fun. What can you say about Nick's magnificent caddy that's not already been said? What you see is state-of-the-art luxury for $59, and luxury even by today's standards. Don loves to get the top down on his 84 Dodge 600. That's wife Judy behind the wheel. I don't know who owns this beauty, but it's about a 2005 Crossfire SRT. These cars were sold by Chrysler, but built by Carman of Germany for the 2004 to 2008 model years. You know, every car has a story, and the story behind Randy's car, a 70 Duster, starts with the engine.
It's a 340. It's a 4-speed car with factory air conditioning, and it was the last 340 Duster made in the Chrysler Los Angeles plant in California.
Now you know the story on Randy's Duster. There's Roy out enjoying the sunshine with his 67 Buick Skylark. And Bob's 1930 Ford 5-window coupe hot rod. Richard and JR were here with their Valiant. Mario came along with his 1958 Dodge Coronet with a flathead 6 and push-button transmission. Over the winter, he's done little work on this car.
Over the winter, I had the interior redone, and I cleaned up the whole underneath of the car, the frame and the floorboards, and painted everything. And that's about it.
The Dodge has its original green finish, and Mario says he's going to keep it that way. I don't know who owns it, but this is a really nice-looking Camaro SS convertible. And that's Ken's 79 Mercedes 280 CE. It's powered by a 2.8-liter diesel engine. Ken's owned the car for about 15 years. Now here's Ron's 1970 Challenger RT with a 440 six-pack. This car is a mover. From any angle, it's a nice-looking car and in great shape. There's Don's 1940 Ford Deluxe. It's got a 401 nail head under the hood. Don says he likes the car just the way it is, bullet holes and all. It's a rat rod. There's Gary's 57 Chevy. Under the hood is a beautifully chromed engine. And Garrow's 1957 convertible. This is one of the most sought-after cars going, and Garrow keeps it in exceptional condition. Lorna was here with her Dodge Miranda. And there's Norm with his fantastic 2008 Audi GT Roadster. This car always looks factory fresh. Nice to see you, Norm. Glad you got out. Here's Jack's 51 Merc. Hard to tell the difference between this and a 49 and 50 Merc, as this one is customized. Here's Ron with his 70 Monte Carlo and that fast wax shine. Dave and his 1981 Corvette. What a nice car this is. So many great cars here I'm leaving out. But you know, there's still a lot of cruise nights still to come, and we're not even into summer yet. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for viewing. And as always, we'll see you at the car shows and cruise nights.